What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
Podcast time.
Yes, it is podcast time. Welcome to the Fifi, Fev and Nick podcast. I'm producer Dange and I'm not alone today.
Hi, it's Gemma.
And JB, hello.
How are you, Dange?
I'm good,
How's your week
actually.
been?
Well, my legs are a bit sore at the moment, and we have our netball game tomorrow
Yeah.
in Interstaff netball tournament. And I was going to take a seat on this desk, but I decided to stand.
What position are you playing in netball? Because you played one position in one half and then another.
Well, I was goal defense at the start with Aizen, digital guy Aizen, and like we did pretty good, but I felt like, I don't know, it wasn't. Not everything was clicking with me and Aizen. Yeah, we got good chemistry in the office, but on the playing field, wasn't that good. Then halftime came, we were like 6 or 8 points behind.
Yeah.
I went up front with Mon, which is Mad Mando's assistant,
Yes.
and we cooked.
We did cook.
We cooked.
We
Me
were-
and Mon, like Gemma was amazing. You were in centre for the
Yeah.
second half. Gemma was cooking in the centre. Me and Mon were flowing up front, and we came back and drew. But
And the only thing that let us down was that Mon hadn't eaten lunch beforehand and felt quite faint in the second half.
Also,
True.
James is a supporter of the netball team.
Yes.
He's not playing, but I would love it if you would come out for a game.
I can guarantee if I did play, something would get pulled or broken, and then I would be out of action for at least
You're
a
a
month.
fit guy.
Yeah, but I'm also injury prone in the most mundane of ways. Like I once did my neck out drying my hair with a towel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just had a big conversation about drying. So
Apparently, it's a bit of an issue drying with towels in this team.
All right.
Yeah, knowing that history, man, I filmed football for school sport when I was at
Yeah.
school. I didn't play
Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I'm on the sideline.
All right. Well, our netball game's tomorrow. So.
Yeah, so if you're a podcast support, you should be cheering us on through the app. Hey, what happened on the show today?
What happened on the show?
Jonathan-
Ben Cousins came in,
Yes.
who holidayed with Fifi,
Yep.
or as she would point out, they just crossed paths
Yep.
together on a holiday, but they were on a cruise together.
Bit unprofessional, but Ben Cousins is one of those ones I took a little photo while he was in the studio, sent it to the boys like Prince of Perth, just shook his hand.
The Prince of Perth, is that what he's known as?
Yeah, Prince of Perth.
There you go.
Yeah, they're trying to give it to Harley Reid, the new youngster,
yeah.
say like
Yep.
he's the new Prince of Perth, but Ben Cousins.
Quick one for you. Someone who's from Perth, what do you call them? Like if you're from Sydney, you're a Sydney-sider. Melbourne, you're a
Melburnian.
Melburnian. What are you if you're from Perth?
I should know this. My best friend's from Perth.
Yeah. Apparently it's sandgroper. And
What?
I know. Apparently
I
that's
can
what it's
ask
called.
him.
Yeah. Or personality.
Personality. But
Feels
I
I
think
feel like you
personality
need to be-
gets given if you're a personality.
You've got to be a big dog. Yeah.
Mm.
It's one of those ones
Yeah.
that makes you
If
think.
you know, let us know.
Yeah, well, personality on the show today, Ben Cousins, and also no Alpha Bucks answer for you because there's a different podcast going up with 5 answers.
That means it must be going off tomorrow.
I know the answer.
Oh, yeah?
Perthies or Perthians?
I'll take Perthian.
Perthian.
Do you know Geelong, you're known as a Pivotonian?
Wha-
Yeah, because they initially the name for Geelong was going to be like, I think it was going to be Pivot or Pivot Town, because
Jeremy Pivot.
if you lined the ships coming into Port Phillip Bay, that's where they would pivot. So they would sort of aim for Geelong and then pivot.
There you go.
Pivotonian.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Love it. Enjoy the show.
Fifi, Fev and Nick give a fox about Melbourne.
We love this city.
It's the Foxes. Fifi, Fev and Nick.
Wake up with Fifi, Fev and Nick.
Ooh, yeah. Just gone 6 o'clock. Good morning, Fifi, Fev, and Nick. Hello, guys.
Morning. Wednesday. Do you know what? For the first time in a while, I thought, and you may disagree with this is a slow week. I thought it was more Thursday today.
Oh,
had
bro,
a Thursday
Get to
vibe.
tomorrow, and then it's a weekend.
I
We've
don't-
got a party on Friday at Caroline Springs. Like, literally, we've got one day left to work.
So hold on. Tomorrow's.
Tomorrow's just, we'll get through tomorrow because it's grass, footy's on, blah, blah, blah. And then Friday's a party.
And look who has strolled into the studio. Good friend of ours, Ben Cousins.
Good morning,
Benny.
guys. How
Big
are we?
dog.
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, good.
I'm especially good since I spent a week and a half in Broome with you. You're like,
Yes.
that's
Hello.
going to get me through to
Hello.
summertime. You know,
Yes,
just
we had Broome is, we were just talking about this then, it is such a beautiful spot. It's so remote, particularly from us here. You're coming from Perth. which is actually, how far is it from Perth?
It's still
Same state.
Yeah, it's still 3.5 hours. But it's every time I go there, I say to myself, I can't believe I don't go there more. You know, I think I'd actually been overseas a couple of times before I'd spent any time up in the north of WA, and then when I went there. It really is. It's God's own country.
Yeah.
Where the desert meets the ocean. And
Well, look, magical cousin. Obviously, we're back in Melbourne. It's freezing cold. We haven't gone away. Fee's gone up to Broome, and we have because when Fee goes away, you don't hear from her.
Yeah.
It's lockdown. She doesn't post anything. She doesn't talk to anybody, and no one knows where she is in the world. She's one of those where's Wally sort of style.
Carmen
And then
Sandiego,
just all of a sudden, bang! There's a photo.
That wasn't my
Chris Judd, because Fee didn't post it. Someone else posted it. My dentist Val. Ben Cousins, all on a boat, and we're like, what's happening here?
Yeah. Well, I was the odd one out. It was a boat full of heavyweights, and I was the odd one out. But I was rapt to get an invite. Yeah, it was a good
time.
day.
It was
It's a great
fun.
time, and I don't spend enough time with Juddy, so it was great to spend some time with him too. You know,
I did with him last week.
What people didn't know was the kids were there too. There were heaps of
Was there
all
kids
our
there? Was there?
In that photo, there were kids.
They were locked downstairs.
Kids were having a great time, and your beautiful children, Bobby and Angelique. Can I just say, they are beautiful. They are really well behaved.
Oh, they have their moments, but
They were polite.
worry.
They were talking, helping Mike because Daisy was melting over, very scared of boats, yachts, everything. And Angelique was trying to help her. They were very well brought up.
no, the kids all got along, so it was a great holiday.
Yeah, it was. It was a good
We
holiday.
never heard about that. Fee just went into in-depth detail about the food trucks on the beach. Tell us about the yacht, mate.
Stairway to heaven moon. Right.
It's the little things, It is the little things.
Anyway, can I talk about the three of you? Because one of you is
Thank
looking
you.
particularly fit at the moment.
thank
But
you.
In 2 weeks, there is a
who?
very big game at Marvel Stadium. Ben Cousins headlining the All-Stars.
Don't know about
Well, I'm
headlining.
not headlining.
Brendan, I was going to say Brendan Favola headlining
For Victoria.
the Victorian team.
All-star team.
I've been supremely confident until yesterday when I bumped into Fev in the corridor because you're looking fit. I reckon you're fitter now than when you were playing.
I've been going all right. Been
You're
down
going
at-
very good.
Been doing a couple of little sneaky sessions down at
Bet you have.
Tigerland. You
Yeah,
would've looked at a
and
few
I
of those,
particularly
right?
like the photo of you in the Tiger gear, mate.
Yeah, I
So
was-
what's your role down there?
I'm doing the forwards and specialist coach. So we're going to have first game this week, round one. But I've been, when the girls go into their little couple of meetings that I don't have to be in, I sneak down and just fun. But
Here's the Mad Monday planner.
Are you kicking a lot of footies when you do it?
mate, like 400 or 500 a week.
Yeah,
I mean, a day.
Yeah.
Like my quads are that sore because I play on Saturday and get about 5, and then during the week I'm kicking a lot of footies.
Yeah.
So it's good.
He comes in more tired on the Tuesday and Thursday after the training session.
Yeah, I train
down there
harder
than-
with the Tigers than I did when I played AFL. It's that because I'm so invested. But you're playing. So
Sorry.
when you're
wasn't
playing
invested.
AFL, you got great coin, you kick snags, and you go out and get hammered.
Trying to
it was
survive.
just fun. Like you literally just hope you're alive on Sunday. Cuz gets it.
Yeah, I get it.
But you're playing. Because you're a superstar, Brownlow medalist, premiership player. I'm playing. I was a NAB premiership player, Wizard Cup. But Nick Cody's also playing.
I knew you were going to bring this up.
This is big
I knew you were
news.
going to bring this up. So I was at my parents' joint on the weekend. And I thought, Cuz might have some questions. But if you have a look at these trophies from junior footy. We're talking an under 14s grand final. We're talking third best and fairest Werribee under 13s.
Yeah, well,
These are all premiership medals.
This
Vic
does
Metro.
cheer me up because I'm not playing for fun. I'm playing for a bit of silverware. So if we're going to do this,
Under 16B runners up. Come on. Does that mean anything? Does that?
now I am nervous. Yeah, now I am nervous.
Thankfully. Oh,
He could not give a crap.
yeah, I'm a bit concerned.
He's
You
like,
blokes are-
those trophies and medals are cute. I've got a Brownlow and a premiership
Maybe we
medal.
can play on each other. Let's do that, eh?
I'm doing it. How do you reckon I go, guys? I've never seen him so pumped up.
Yeah, no, but it is going to be fun. I am.
I'm genuinely concerned. The joy there. I've seen, the iconic Benny Cousins with the Premiership Cup, the fist up. That was that.
Yeah,
How do you reckon I go, Phil?
Oh, mate, he look at him laughing.
No, I'm not laughing, but
It's going to be great, though, catching up with all the old boys. It's going to be good.
you're a full forward, so you probably don't subscribe to this theory, which I do. There's only one thing better than kicking a goal, and that's setting one up. But when I heard Cyril's going to be playing, even I am very
exciting.
excited.
Yeah.
If I can just do one thing, and that's just help get the ball in his hands, and then we'll let him do the rest. I can only imagine how excited the footy public is to have him back. So him amongst a heap of others that are playing, it should be a great
Well,
night.
when Cyril was
Cody.
named...
Hey, whoa. But he doesn't know I was Gridiron Victoria Under-19 Defensive Player of the Year as well. You know, this is a
You're going to
dual
sneak under the radar. There's no question about that.
dual sport athlete.
You can catch Ben Cousins playing the 4 and 20 Legends game. It's on August 28th. Fev will be there as well.
I think
and Nick Cody.
Hughesy and I might have to double tag Benny. I think that's the only
Ben
chance we've got.
Cousins is going to run straight through you at the start, and you're going to be you'll wake up at the Alfred.
Well, that's a win, actually. That'll be better for me.
Thanks, Ben.
See you guys.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just ordered. I got sucked
Hungry
in by
Jacks.
the TV. I just saw the new Parma burger, and it looks grouse. It looked unbelievable on the TV.
It did look good.
Yeah, so I just ordered it.
I thought to myself, that's something I might have for dinner or on the weekend. And Fev went, I want it now,
Yeah,
and has ordered it.
And I literally just ordered it, and it said it's arriving at 8:33. So that's like,
The
That's
hardest
too quick.
well, it's just
No.
there. I can see Hungry Jacks.
The hardest bit is it is coming from the Hungry Jacks on Kingsway, is getting across Kingsway at 8:30 in the morning. That's probably why it's not here in 2 minutes.
Chuck in some
Bloke's got to
loaded
play
fries.
Frogger on a scooter.
Hey, guys, I want to share something amazing with you. Now, are you familiar with a TV show, a kids show called Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom?
Yes.
Good one.
English.
English. It's a British series. I've watched it since Trixie was a baby, so at least 12 years, 13, 15 years it's been around. And it's created by the same people as Peppa Pig.
Okay.
And a lot of the
But it's less
Peppa
annoying.
Pig voices, I prefer it. It's my favourite. Like Daisy still gravitates to Peppa, but and I love Peppa, but I'm like, wow, that Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom is a brilliant kids show. And for instance, Grandpa Pig, he plays the wise old elf. Nanny Plum, she plays Mrs. Rabbit in Peppa Pig. So there's lots of crossovers with the voices. And it's basically Ben and Holly. Holly's a little princess fairy. Ben's an elf. It's basically the elves and fairies all living together in the
So it's
little kingdom.
animated.
Yes, it's an animated cartoon. But wait for this. There is an episode called The Submarine. Now, anyone who's watched Ben and Holly will
didn't
know
see
this.
it, did it?
Oh, no.
It didn't blow up,
No,
did
no,
it?
no, no, no,
It's
no.
not called the Titanic.
The Ocean Gate.
I'll need to give this some context before I play it to you. So there's a scene. It's the submarine goes down into the pond, and
gonna
Ben's
be grim,
dad.
isn't it?
Ben's dad's an elf.
Oh, no.
This is going to be real grim.
Xbox controller ran it. Oh.
Ben's dad is an elf, and he's had lots of his boats disappear. Now,
Oh, no. Insurance
before
jobs
I
on
play
Ben and
this
Holly.
To you know, I have two daughters now. Daisy, our nickname for Daisy, from when she was maybe
Hurricane?
2 weeks old. No, 2 weeks old is Boo Boo. So she was I always called Trixie Baby, like she was a baby, and Daisy's always been Boo Boo. So Trixie and I, our nickname for Daisy is Boo Boo, little Boo Boo. Come on, little Boo Boo. Now, this is
cute.
a scene from Ben and Holly's Kingdom. Wait for it. I'm going to play it for you.
It's going to be bad for Daisy.
Daisy's melted.
Oh, no.
Daisy's sunk.
This was Ben Elf's dad finding his boats. Here they are.
Look! Me ship!
There are more boats as well.
That's my old boat, Trixabel. And there's Fifi. And Miss Boo Boo.
What?
Fifi, Trixie Belle, and Boo Boo. And that's my name, Trixie's name.
Yeah, we
and
get
our nickname
that.
for
Is that
Daisy.
real?
Is this a new ep or an old
No.
ep?
This is an old ep. I've
Do
been
you think
aware
it may
of-
have accidentally clouded, like that may have just nudged you towards a couple of names?
Boo Boo. No. Sorry,
Trixie
I
Belle
had
and-
named Trixie Belle before we ever saw that
Okay.
episode. But Boo Boo and we only watched it on the weekend, and I was thinking, oh no, poor Daisy. There's no ship named Daisy, so she's going to get upset. But then the ship I'd forgotten was called Boo Boo. That's amazing. How come there's no reaction?
Because I don't want to fall for it. Is it a joke?
No, we haven't
Is it
seen
real?
the episode.
Is it
No,
actually real?
I've actually seen the episode, yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
3 boats.
Yes,
I should have
Should
saved
have saved it for Friday,
I'm
yeah.
kicking myself now.
How-
Isn't that incredible?
No, you didn't save it for Friday because you didn't back yourself.
Yeah, you didn't back yourself in.
I'm really kicking myself.
Yeah.
That is
What are the
amazing, isn't it?
chances?
What are
Yeah.
a UK produced cartoon, and they've named the boats Fifi, Trixie Belle, and
Yeah.
Boo Boo.
Wow.
That's my family.
1019 The Fox.
This is very exciting because not only do we have one of the world's premier comedians in the studio alongside Nick Cody,
Oh, yeah,
but he's announcing a brand new show, a tour, Out of Touch. Tom Gleeson, welcome
Yes.
to the show.
Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, got a brand new show on sale. It's on pre-sale at the moment, so you've got to sign up to buy a ticket, but it's on sale tomorrow for everyone else.
So details, comedy.com.au/tour/Tom Gleeson.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm here is just to say that. I feel like I can go.
I want to talk about why you're out of touch. Because this is me. You are out of touch.
Well, you know, a lot of comedians, they're out there and they're on 6-figure salaries. Some of them are multimillionaires. They're desperate to seem relatable. I'm not doing that. I'm going the other way.
Thank you.
I'm talking
appreciate
about
that.
having too many electric cars.
Yeah,
I'm
love
out
it.
there just rubbing my wealth in everyone's nose.
Right.
And they pay to see it.
Excellent. Because I don't like that Michael McIntyre, the English bloke, is worth trillions. I was at the shops the other day. No, you weren't. Please tell us about your staff and your house. That's what I want to hear.
You could be a millionaire and still go to the shops.
Yeah, well, I talk about going to the shops and buying the shop. I can't relate to anyone. At least I'm honest about it. I'm sick of watching the Today Show and Sunrise and everyone going, oh, the cost of living, you know, it's all tough for all of us. It's not tough for you. You know, we know what you're doing on the weekend. You're on drugs. Anyway, because you've got too much money. Be honest about it.
And you are honest, and I've seen your stand-up.
Yes.
You are loose, you are honest, you take feedback from the audience.
Yes.
That's one of my favourite things you do. But speaking of honesty,
Yeah.
now you may know this. We had Hughesy on the show after the Logies.
What do you mean speaking of honesty? You mean speaking of dishonesty?
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you're talking about Hughesy, the well-known liar and plagiarist.
You can clarify.
I'm joking, by the way.
He does say he's rich,
Don't
though.
panic,
He loves it.
You can clarify whether this is true or not because he said something on our show that got written up everywhere about you, and you
Yes.
were obviously a guest host, presenter on the night, and Hughesy said this.
So I didn't use the auto cue, but either did Tom Gleeson. He had all these other jokes on the auto cue which he didn't use, and just started slagging off Channel 7. It was funny and it was graphics, but it wasn't on the auto cue, so they weren't happy about that, I tell you.
Yeah, well, it wasn't on the auto cue, but Hughesy didn't use the auto cue because he can't read. It was different for me.
Pictures on. Yeah.
No, I handed in a script and then I just did some other stuff as well.
Oh, God, it
Which
could have
we
been my
love.
highlight. It was the
It
highlight
is
of
the
the Logies.
highlight. It always is. Tom is always the highlight. We love that. How
Yeah.
do they cope? When you walk off, does
Yeah.
a producer try to chastise you?
Well, it's going to ruin the fun, but a producer actually gave me a hug and said, thanks so much for saying that. But maybe they shouldn't have said that. I don't know.
Oh, wow. There
Maybe
you
they
go.
don't like their job at Channel 7, but they seem very pleased, actually. They gave me a hug.
I tell you what, Poe, who you were standing with,
Yeah.
she was thrown back. She didn't know what was coming.
Well,
That's how
was
comedy
good.
works best,
It
though.
was
You're not meant to know what's going on.
gold.
would you want me to lift the curtain just a little bit? Just before we went on, I whispered in Poe's ear, I'm going to go rogue, do you care? And she said, nah.
Yes, go Poe.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to give her a heads up. I just
Yeah.
want to say I'm going to be a
Just
bit of
in case.
I'm going to tool around here
Yeah.
for a little bit. Just be patient. I'll get it back on track. Everything will be fine.
I love
So
that
she was-
you did reshare a bunch of the articles and you just put the caption, this should say, comedian performs comedy.
Yeah,
That's why they're watching you with the Logies.
yeah. Well, that's right. Well, I was saying that everyone was outraged and upset at the Logies, but literally no one's talking about the Logies today except us just now.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you did
does
hijack-
anyone care? No, they don't.
You did hijack the Logies and you've made it, because you petitioned to win it, and you
Yeah.
did.
And
Yes.
won.
And won,
God,
which is a
Logie winner.
just
Well,
congratulations.
to be fair, I did campaign heavily to win the Logies.
Yeah.
But after looking at how Channel 7 campaigned for Lynn, I thought that was shameless. They were just so out there.
Yeah, we'll just kill
I
you off
thought
the
that
show.
is a bit much. Even I thought that is a bit much, guys.
Now, when you obviously you would have known in the lead up to yesterday that your shows were going to go on sale yesterday.
Yeah.
Was there any annoyance
that Taylor Swift decided to announce that she's got an album coming
Yeah.
out. I assume the Venn diagram of Tom Gleeson and Taylor Swift fans, there's not much overlap, but still.
There wasn't much interest in Wangaratta, where my premiere's going to be. Everyone was down at Brash's getting a new Taylor Swift CD. And now no one's going to know that I've got a show on in Wangaratta.
On the 25th of
bloody
October.
nightmare. It's where the whole tour opens. That's my world premiere is Wangaratta.
Wangaratta. I like it.
Wangaratta's a great spot.
Yeah.
And the Round Theatre in Nunawading. Don't overlook that. That's a great
I'm
spot.
going to do there as well.
Yes.
And again, everyone was down at they were down at Intensity, actually, buying CDs for Taylor Swift.
Oh. I love that.
And they didn't even.
Where were they?
It's hard to get any heat out there, you
In
know.
Warrnambool, they were in Sanity.
Yep.
Sanity's still around. Any of these around? No, they're all gone,
No,
haven't
I
they?
think they're all gone,
They've
yeah.
all gone.
No, I think it's like a Pizza Hut. I
Yeah.
think there's like 2 scattered across the country somewhere that you can run into.
Or you can
Sanity.
eat Pizza Hut. Oh, God, that used to really tickle me.
I think it's still in Ballarat.
Is there?
I believe.
Really?
I believe.
That and Sizzler.
Hang on. I'm not doing a show in
Sizzlers.
Ballarat.
Oh, no.
I need to redirect the tour.
Yeah, well, you're out of touch. So I guess
Yeah,
That's
I've
where
got no
the people
idea.
are, mate. They're at Pizza Hut.
Hang on, we've got some
JB's got his
information.
hand up. This is interesting.
The Sanity website is still active, and you can buy Sanity gift cards.
Oh, that's good to know.
But there's no shop.
Okay, well, give us a call now on the Fox. We're going to give away 5 Sanity gift cards and 5 tickets to my Out of Touch tour.
There you
First
go,
5
5
callers.
tickets.
There you go. Tom
There we
Gleeson's
go.
is announced Out of Touch Tour. Details comedy.com.au/tour/Tom Gleeson.
Most importantly, is in Melbourne. During the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Oh, yeah,
at
I
the Regent
forgot it's in
Theatre.
Melbourne
yeah,
as well.
Yeah. You're not here to plug Wangaratta.
Thanks for coming in, Tom. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Now, let's talk trivial breakups. We did this yesterday on the show, later in the show. You may have missed it, but gee, it was a full board. People were melting to tell their stories about reasons they were either broken up with or they broke up with someone for very, very trivial reasons. Elise in Warrigal. Hi, Elise.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, Elise. What did you break up over?
My dog.
Oh, you got dumped because of your dog. Why?
He came to the house and he said that he was an avid dog lover. He gets to the house and he was wearing like nice clothes. And I said to him numerous times, "Do you like dogs? Do you like dogs? Do you like dogs? Because I've got a dog and it's a package. If you don't like my dog, you're out." And he was talking about his clothes, so I showed him the door.
Hang on, he's worried about his clothes. The dog getting hair on his clothes?
Yes.
I can. Yep, I can see that.
Do you know what, Elise? What that's it. You just weren't suited. That's
No.
so he.
What type of dog?
It was a little pug.
Oh, he was slobbered everywhere.
Yeah. They're not really shedding heaps of hair, though, are they?
No.
Pugs?
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, pugs do.
Lots of little
Pug
ones.
shed the
Little
little ones.
Yeah.
Send him to the Denmark Zoo.
So hang on, Elise. He walked, or you showed him the door?
I pushed him out the door. I said, "We're all happy."
Get out. Go on,
The
get
dog,
out.
is the dog still around?
No, she passed away a couple of months later.
Oh.
No. Did you ever see the guy again?
No way.
See, can I say I've got a dog phobia, so I understand. Not that I'd like your little pug, Elise, but
You have a dog phobia?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, not of little cavoodles like my dog Lizzie,
Yeah.
but I get very
Scarier
scared
dogs.
around dogs.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, I
big
used to be scared. I
dogs.
got bitten when I was a kid by a dog, so I used to be a little
Same.
bit
I got
concerned.
I got chased. I got chased by a giant poodle that ripped my skin off my shin. It was 2 giant poodles actually. You know the big ones. I'm not talking about little poodles. There are big ones.
You're a
That is-
little person. How big was this little?
I was on my bike. It got me off the bike, and then
Did
I
it?
raced home. And then, Dad, we went to try and find them because you can't just have your giant poodles off the leash to go and attack little girls on bikes.
I think we grew up in very different neighbourhoods. I got attacked by a German Shepherd, and then my neighbour, who was a drug dealer, let his 3 Rottweilers out to attack it.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, wrecked it.
Yeah, 1-1.
Laura,
I think Hoppers and Wonga Park might be slightly different. Attack of the giant poodles out at Wonga Park.
How big
Wonga
was this
Park.
poodle?
I
What
was
was that?
actually in Hawthorne. Dad was in
Oh,
Hawthorne.
there you go. There you go. Well,
still live in
that's
Hawthorne.
making sense now. I thought Wonga Park poodles.
No,
for
but
Hawthorne.
Wonga Park, I would go for a walk, and because where we lived in Wonga Park, Jumping Creek Road, for people who know it, you don't have gates or you've got driveways, but they're long
Yeah.
driveways and big properties. And I would go for a walk, and dogs, like I remember some mangy thing just ran up the, like a pit bull type thing. It ran up the driveway.
Get out. No.
A pit bull
No.
It was a pit bull
Don't-
thing.
don't-
Would have been a little chihuahua
Yeah,
or something.
of course. Yeah.
It was mangy.
Yeah.
Anyway, that nearly got me. I had to run for my life. So anyway, got issues with dogs.
Just kick 'em.
Laura in Cheltenham. Sorry, Laura.
Hello, guys.
Why did you break up with someone?
Okay, so I went on a date with this guy, and I think it was the Elephant and Wheelbarrow in St Kilda in the early days when it had a restaurant.
Good place.
And he ordered risotto, but he wasn't American, and he called it risotto.
Oh, yeah.
And he kept saying it. He just kept going, I'm going to have the risotto. And I was thinking already, you're not getting a second date out of me. And even my husband now goes, what, the risotto bloke? And I was like, yep, that one.
The risotto.
But I had another guy as well who I always saw him when he was in motorbike gear with his motorbike, and he looked amazing. And then I agreed to go on a date with him. And when he turned up at my house, he had like brown and green shoes on and corduroys and then a mustard shirt, and it was daylight, and I just was like, I'm never ever going out with this guy again. He had no idea how to dress.
Oh, wow.
Love
I
it.
know.
That's
Can I just tell Fev, your expose in the paper on Sunday was amazing. You are such a sweet guy, and you've just done so well for everything that you've been through in the past. You're just such an amazing guy. And you're an
thank you.
inspiration to everyone.
And I do love risotto as well.
Oh, Laura, that's so
Not
lovely.
risotto, I can't deal with it.
Thanks, Laura.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for keeping
Thank you
our
very
mornings
much.
going.
Have a lovely day.
Bye.
That's what we like. Thank
Thanks,
you,
Laura.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
I want to talk about the airline industry because I do
Yes.
think there is an element of it that is outdated and that needs to step in to the 21st century.
Toilets
By the
need to
way,
be bigger.
131060, any flight staff listening who have an opinion on this, because I've never flown Bangkok Airways. Anyone flown Bangkok
I've done that.
Airways?
It's capital time.
Bangkok Airways, and I think this is outstanding. They have broken tradition, and they are in a world first. They are allowing their flight attendants to ditch heels and wear flat shoes and fashionable
grouse.
sneakers.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well done. Like, that is so outdated to make, particularly female staff members, wear heels.
Yeah, you got to push a cart. You got to
Walk
help
up and
people.
down.
Yeah.
Sneakers
Uncomfortable.
should absolutely, and they look great. They've launched their new outfit. It's all blue to go with their Bangkok Airways colour scheme, but they've got custom sneakers
Yeah, it looks
with
good.
blue laces. They look great. I am just all sneakers, and I was thinking, this made me realise, I thought about it, because I haven't worn heels for over a decade, and when I say worn them, probably 3 functions a year I go to, I wear a heel, or a photo shoot.
Yeah.
I'll wear a heel when I go out.
You're not wearing it 9 to 5.
No, I never wear heels day to day. And back when I did wear heels day to day was when I was working in television, obviously. So that was just at sunrise, and I was in heels all the time. And I've got an amazing cupboard of heels, and I always think, just
Were they
chuck all
heels
these
or
out.
I thought they're hooves. I thought a cow had hooves.
I wasn't the cash
He's
cow.
calling her a cow.
I
The
wasn't.
cash cow.
I'm
The
glad you
cash-
said cash.
No cash
You just
cow.
said cow.
I was the entertainment editor and the weather presenter, and even when I was the weather
That was
presenter
slippers.
on location, I was wearing heels because
Oh.
you'd get told it elevates you. You know, people were like, "Oh, do girls look bit better in heels?" I couldn't care less how short I look, how out of proportion I look. All I care is about comfort. I'm a full comfort queen these days. Love it, own it. But I've got this cupboard. It's so interesting because only last night, Trixie and I because Trixie's just desperate to outgrow me. Like she and
She's
I.
outgrown you.
Well, we're neck. I think we're
she's
neck and
way
neck.
taller
She
than you.
may have just overtaken
Yeah.
me.
She
Neck and head.
She overtook her
Yeah.
a year ago.
But only last night she put on some of my heels. She went because I said something like, "You can't wear my shoes." She goes, "Mum, I can wear your shoes." She went and put some of my heels on, and they fit her. So she's 12, and
Yeah.
my shoes fit her. And the shame is,
not
I've
hard
got
when you're
this
a size 4.
amazing shoe. I've got this amazing shoe collection, and I always thought I'm keeping it for my girls. And it's just dawned on
Oh,
me
God, they're
when
gone,
she's
yeah.
in an age where she wants to wear heels, they won't fit her.
No way.
These shoes
Yeah.
were for no one.
Yeah.
They were for just me, and now they're my girls. Because Daisy's nearly already got a bigger foot than me, and she's 6.
Yeah.
No, like the kids are going to be so much bigger than I am, and it's just a shame.
Just a shame. You
Just
can
a
keep
shame.
them. I haven't worn heels since I was 4.
Were you wearing heels when you were
Oh, I
four?
used to wear
You
mums.
Oh,
Used to
that's
get
so
around
cute.
wearing mums. I was
Yeah.
thinking how cool this
No,
is.
you would have done a footy show sketch as a
No,
woman. Even
not-
I did
nah,
Lady Marmalade at
nah,
the footy club.
Not with heels. I never wore heels, but I'd find them so. I think I rolled my ankle. I think I fell
Really?
over with mum and snapped them, and then I got a strap. And
I
got
never
smashed.
imagined that. That's so cute.
Yeah.
That you would pop
40
on
years.
mum's heels. That's so cute. Did
But
you ever
they're
pop on Kez's heels?
No.
No.
Don't,
popped
not
on
that
a
I
heel?
remember. No. I was saying I did it like a footy club function night, Lady Marmalade, with some of the boys. I'm sure I had heels on.
I reckon you've worn heels
It
before,
makes
mate.
heels make no sense. Like, it's interesting because I even remember learning when I was studying Chinese history and the Cultural Revolution.
Of course.
And I studied all about foot binding. And foot binding for women a few centuries ago was barbaric. They would literally get a woman's foot child's foot, a female child's foot, and wrap them with their toes underneath because the look was to have this tiny hoof almost. And, you can Google it. It is phenomenal. They would deform these women's feet. But that was the look. And I remember reading about this and I'm thinking, we do this to women these days. Women who have to wear heels all the time, bunions, toes
Yeah,
misshapen.
bad.
Heels
Yeah.
are so bad for your feet.
Yeah, they're all men rules, aren't they? They want.
It was the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because literally, like, heels would be so uncomfortable. But I was reading something yesterday. God, I stayed home yesterday. Never stay home. I become half smart yesterday. I was breaking stories. I was deep diving into things.
What else?
But you know, like, so when I was watching a cop show and the female cop cut the seatbelt because she doesn't like having a seatbelt. So she's just got the thing that you put in. So it looks like she's got a seatbelt. And then I was like, crash test. So females get hurt when they do accidents because you can get hurt by the seatbelt. The seatbelt can actually hurt you more than not having a seatbelt on sometimes. And especially with females, because the crash test dummies are just men. They don't have all the...
The chair, you mean?
They don't.
No boobs.
There's no boobs on the... You know what I mean? So when they're a female, they're not tested for females being in crashes.
I think, though, I know what you're sort of saying, but also the crash test dummies don't have feelings, so they can't tell you
No,
that
but
hurt
it's the
my
shape
boob.
of a man.
Yeah, but I would argue, I would rather, by the way, you just put it between, it sits on your chest bone, doesn't sit
Not
on
many
them.
people can get their belt between their boobs, mate.
But
You really smother that belt, do you, mate?
But I would rather not fly through the windscreen and have sore boobs.
I know, I'm all for a seatbelt, but they're
Why would
saying...
you- she
No, but
can't cut it.
but the seatbelt can get you stuck as well.
I'd
Seatbelts
rather
are-
be stuck than through that window.
I'm not saying seatbelts aren't
good
for you, but
Yes,
I'm
it's-
saying that I'm talking about rules, like with men having the crash test dummies. They're
Oh,
just
they
male.
didn't factor
They didn't factor
women
in women
in.
in.
I hear
Same
what
with
you're
people
saying.
wearing. You need to wear heels because you need to look tall and you need to
Make your legs look
look
longer, and all
it's
that
all,
stuff.
It's all the patriarchy.
Yes.
all going. It's all about,
about
men,
what
but it's
men-
not.
No.
Women rule the world.
Really interesting point.
We need to change all this. It needs
Yes,
to be
I think
changed.
we are. It's like women's health. They're now focusing on parts of women's health that
Yeah.
have never been, no research, no money spent on it because
I'm
we're
here
women.
for it, Fee. All for it.
Are you? For the sisterhood.
Oh,
What was the
geez.
cop show you were watching?
It was called Smoke.
So it wasn't a documentary?
No, it's
Oh, no,
a
it's
it's
Snoop Dogg
no,
get you
it's
into the
actually
vibe?
off a podcast, and it's about true stories. It's a guy who's a fire investigator and a female police officer who's it's a really good show.
One of your favourite actors, Taron Egerton,
Yeah,
isn't it?
He's
Oh, I love
he's
Taron.
he's the lead. Really good.
What,
Started
he's
it
gone
yesterday.
from being Elton John to a
Yeah.
TV show?
Yeah, it's really
It's
good.
on Apple Plus. So
Fall
it's
from
a
grace.
premium TV show.
Yeah, it just dropped.
This is our most Fifi Fev and Nick rave of all time. It started Bangkok Airways sneakers. Remember that?
Yes,
now it's like
that's right.
Taron Egerton is in a show on Apple TV.
He's wonderful. Have you seen
about
Rocket
a
Man?
fire investigator.
One of the best.
He's
and
very good.
Sing, he voices the big gorilla in Sing. He's very
I'd
good.
like to point out that you were offered an interview with Taron Egerton and you went, nah, no thank you. And then Rocket Man was your favourite movie of all time.
Awesome.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Boys, you know, I'm doing a little Reno at the moment at home. Not a Reno person. I'm not. It's not my
Jam?
forte.
That's why you got builders doing it,
Yeah.
right?
Correct, exactly. I should
Yeah.
not do anything. I'm not a blockhead. I'm
Yeah.
not someone who says, watches the block and goes, I think I could do that.
No.
But you have to prepare for it.
Oh, yeah, and I enjoy
Yeah.
that. I enjoy that process. And
Interior
I enjoy
designing,
Yeah,
stuff.
that is really fun, but I still
one would.
need somebody to lean on and rely on.
Yeah.
And I'm
Build
working with Nicole, who's fabulous, and she's giving me amazing tips. And she does this thing that she steers me in a direction, and I need that steering because we could end up anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's what I was.
I could honestly imagine you having like a Disneyland house. Like every
I do
room's
at
a
the
different.
moment.
Yeah, every room's a different theme.
We literally have a Barbie dress-up room at the moment. Like it's actually that. It's no longer a spare room. It's the dress-up room, and it's all all Barbie's homes are in there. But anyway,
That's cool though.
So, but this is the interesting thing though. In making decisions, I'm not a good decision maker either. So I sort of need someone to make the decisions because I think when it comes to renos, and I know people do these all the time, and it's so popular, particularly because of the shows like The Block. But you're locking into something. And they're expensive. So you're locking into, for instance, tiles. So all the tiles I like at the moment that I've seen recently, they're already past. They're already out of date. Like anything I look at.
Because what happens is you get, like, Fee will be looking at now, like, what she likes, but then it might outdate it. So you got to get something that stays.
Yeah, they're fads. But
Yeah.
see, I don't think interior design should be fads because you're investing. So,
but that's how they make all their money, is pretending
no,
there's
but
fads.
you go and do your bathroom and then in 5 years, oh gosh,
outdated.
you went with those finger tiles.
Yeah.
They're so old news, like they're so passé. I find that not fair. And I think we should all just agree that you can have whatever you want.
Yeah, I reckon you should. Because what stays modernised? What in your house can you have that will stay in 20 years? They'll go, geez, that still looks good.
Well, this is it, and I think that's the key. So I'm a believer in what makes you happy, and I'll do a bit of Marie Kondo. What sparks joy?
Yeah.
If it gives you joy, go with it. Don't worry whether it's a fad or a phase. Because once, and it's, I think about, do you remember when purple was a thing? Do you ever?
What do you mean? Was a thing?
Oh, sorry. But Feb's and,
lavender shirt.
My favourite thing is when you watch like Selling Houses Australia or one of those
Green carpets
locations,
and stuff.
and you see, and you just go, I don't know, it might have been early 2000s. People were painting everything purple, grey. So my bedroom's grey, and I didn't know grey was out. It's like grey's out. I've got carpets and grey walls. What do you mean grey's out?
The thing you got to think about is, if obviously this is your forever home, and we all live in our forever home, but then things might change. You need to sell it. But if you have got purple walls and different,
I like that though. There's that
but
Instagram
people aren't going to
account.
buy it though.
I know.
That's the problem. It's about the resale.
Zillow gone wild or whatever, and it's all those kooky American homes. I hate when a house just looks like. I grew up in Hoppers in a Gildan Court. It was a Henley estate, but every house on my street was one of 3 designs. So, like my best mate, JJ, he had the same house as me. It was just flipped. It was all the same. It's boring. Copy paste.
I want to be brave. See, I think it's I admire people who are brave, but I understand why we all end up with white and beige and cream and grey. Because
go with the purple.
No, I don't want purple. pink. I'm drawn to pink at the moment.
Yeah.
Go pink then.
Go pink. The pink
Anyway,
house.
I want to ask this question. I'm going to ask this question. 131060. Anybody prepared to share their Reno regrets? Like when you've gone, I'm going to boldly do my bathroom in emerald green tiles.
Yeah.
And then 5-10 years later, you're like, I can't believe we did that emerald green bathroom. Because I think now, and I'm looking at lots of interior design, I'm on all the Pinterest and the Instagram, and you can see there is a lot of bold out there. People are being brave. And I think life's too short for beige. But I
Also,
wonder
again,
if people have regretted it.
This might help you pick what you actually want. It's not bold or brave. It's paint. Don't worry about it.
No, paint I don't mind. It's the tiles.
It's the tiles, and then it's
wallpaper's expensive. Who knew? Like these are things that
even
you
paint's
go.
expensive.
Yeah, paint. You're right. You can always change the paint, but it's also
Carpet,
cupboard profiles.
everything.
You can just change it
Doorknobs
again.
and
all
knobs
that.
and your tap
Okay,
colours.
Mr. Moneybags.
Yeah,
Just
I know,
changing
this bloke.
everything.
I've never changed anything.
Mate, look at this bloke.
I just got.
Do you know how much doorknobs are? You're just changing them.
And do you
I've
know,
got a
like,
house
the
that had
colour-
them, so
you know,
why
like
would
the
I change
colours
them?
of your shower heads and it's got to match your taps, and then all of a sudden what do you mean? Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It's a thing.
And somebody said to me, the block actually is ruining it, because what happens is when the block do a bedroom or a bathroom or a kitchen, everyone goes and does it, and then it becomes old too quickly. Like it's like, can the block stop ruining interior design?
Yeah, I heard something that sinks now are meant to. It's not meant to be an inbuilt sink. It's meant to be
it sit on top.
Yeah,
sit on
sit on top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
our
cares?
sit on top.
I'm putting scraps in there. Whatever.
13,
Tipping hot
10,
oil down it.
60. You had a Reno
I did
fail,
that. It got
Reno
clogged
regret.
the
Have
other
you
day.
regretted it?
Yeah.
And you wish you'd just gone with the grey and the beige and the
Take
white.
your call straight after this.
1019
The Fox.
Tate McRae, her latest, just keep watching. Just gone 8 o'clock. Alpha Bucks in minutes. Keep it locked here. We'll let you know when to call 13 10 60. Not just yet, because first we're doing these calls.
Well, we're talking Reno regrets because I'm in the midst of doing a Reno, making decisions and realising how fast things go out of fashion in terms of household things, whether it's cupboards or door handles or tiles. And yeah, you watch the block and you go, yeah, I reckon that's what's fashionable at the moment. And then you find out, oh no, that's so last year or that's so 2022.
Even baths. People are like, don't want
Yes.
baths anymore. What?
But then I think, hang on, you're investing. So you're investing money and you want to know that in 10 years, your bathroom's not going to be outdated and you can have Reno regrets, particularly when you're brave. And it's tricky because I actually encourage being brave because then you're stamping your personality and you're putting what you love in your home.
If you feel bad, this is very visual for you, but I just remember the house that I grew up in because I went back recently because my mate lives down the street. The people that bought it off my parents in, 2005, I reckon. The dad was a truck driver and he wanted a safe space for his thing. So they built it looks like half a house, half a warehouse.
It looks like he's put bunnies on the side of the house.
It looks like half a Bunnings on the side of the joint. It looks like an aircraft hangar on a house. I reckon that's a Reno
Do you
regret.
reckon he ran that past the council?
Oh, I don't know.
I wouldn't have thought so. He's a truckie.
Yeah.
Belinda in Sunbury. Hi, Belinda.
Hi guys, how are you?
Yeah, good, Belinda. Have you got some interior design regrets?
I do kind of. We purchased a house 23 years ago, and we walked in, and the first thing we saw was this sea of colour. The walls were cobalt blue. The roof was sunshine yellow, and that was just in the dining room. But then as we came in, we realised that colour flowed into the lounge, the dining, and into the kitchen. All the cupboards were cobalt blue or yellow.
Whoa.
It was interesting. And when we walked in, we first at all loved it. We loved it being different and colourful because I love colour. But it was literally about 2 years later, we're like, oh,
Yeah, God.
no.
Yeah. Are you a West Coast supporter?
No.
I was going to say, do those people, do you ever just think, oh, they're colourblind? They don't know.
Who did that?
Don't you think they're people, and I love it. I do. I wouldn't do it, but I do admire it because aren't they like, you don't want to ever lose your inner child, but your inner child loves rainbows, loves colour, wants to do that. And then your adult self goes, no, resale, or people will laugh at us, or I kind of admire it. I can't do it, but
Oh,
Christy.
God, I couldn't do it either. No colour in the
Christy from
house.
St Leonard's. Hi, Christy.
Hi.
Hello.
Christy, do you have a Reno regret?
When I was about 13 years old, I made my parents paint my room yellow at the top, blue down the bottom with a dolphin border. And when I say yellow, it was almost orange yellow.
Great.
And you were happy with it?
For about 6 months.
Oh, you better have gotten on the tools for the repaint, Christy.
No, I made my dad repaint it
Oh.
white with a silver wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it all goes back to white.
Well, it's safe.
Yeah.
Yes, neutrals are safer.
Yeah.
But not always as fun. What are you talking about, James Blake? He wants me to look down.
Montana.
Montana. Oh, hang on. There's Montana. Is that what we're talking about?
Where's that?
Montana, what did your mum do?
So my mum constantly repaints and paints the house different colours. So I'll come home and it'll be a different colour. But she also one time decided to paint the couch with wall paint.
A leather couch? Or like not
leather
fabric?
couch? No, it was just like a fabric couch. So
Is she
we
bored?
ended up getting a new couch after that.
Is she bored? What does she do?
Does your mum get the paint out herself and just paints?
Yeah, she does.
Can we
I asked
see
if she was
photos?
bored. Bored is best case scenario.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne. It's the Foxes. Fifi, Fev and Nick.
Fifi, Fev and Nick love a holiday, and thanks to What If, you're only a what if away from great Aussie getaways. Book on whatif.com or download the What If app today.
Wake up with Fifi, Fev and Nick.